What is up, guys? Happy Thursday to you. Thanks for stopping by the channel today. In about 2 hours and some change from where I'm at right now, the Dormammu Arena is going to be hitting MCOC Live. And I know there is a lot of hype surrounding Dormammu. I think a lot of people are expecting him to break records as far as cutoffs. But for most of us mere mortals, we are not going to be going for Dormammu the next couple of days. We have the opportunity to get the basic arena, which for the next couple days is going to be Jane Foster Thor. I do currently have Jane Foster as a 4-star champ. She is not awakened. I believe I picked her up the last time that she was a basic champ, which was a long time ago. What we're looking at today is what my predictions are going to be for the cutoff. Jane Foster is really kind of an interesting character. I enjoy playing with her, although I haven't tested her a lot. She kind of has this unique ability where she can kind of chain several stuns together, which when she becomes awakened, when you have your character stunned, your opponent stunned, I believe it's a guaranteed critical hit. So if you are able to kind of chain together some of these special ones to keep shock on the opponent and can continually stun, you also have the opportunity to add a stagger on the opponent. So I think maybe I need to be doing a little more testing with Jane Foster. I think stagger, the ability to stagger and characters that can do it, are going to become more useful in the game as time goes on, with more and more unique abilities that come to the champs, and looking for ways to move around those, to play around those. I think stagger is going to become more important. But having said all that, I kind of wanted to take a look through the upcoming schedule, her prestige list, and then also the history to kind of get a better understanding of what I think her cutoff is going to be. Over here on the basic champion list, you can see that we are on Thor currently. Gambit's coming up, Storm's coming up, Karnak's coming up after that. Those are all three characters that I do not have. So really, I'm kind of excited for these next couple weeks of Arena. Taking a look now over at the prestige list, you will find Jane Foster Thor all the way down here at number 35, which out of 90 characters isn't terrible. I mean, she's still top 50%, probably top 40% or so. But definitely not a character that you're looking to grab for her prestige necessarily. Alright, taking a look here at the arena cutoff history, Jane Foster has been in the arena now. I believe this is her 4th time, yeah. And I'm going to go all the way down here because I want to see and show you the history kind of. Jane Foster hit the arena back in 2015, right at the tail end in December. And at that point, as a featured champ, she was a fairly standard, cutoff 7.3, 6.4, which I know by today's standards seems like nothing, but that was fairly common back then. Then the first time that we saw her actually as a basic champ, oops, let me scroll back up here, was June 2016. And she was running with Vision, which I know there wasn't a whole lot of hype around Vision for that arena. You can see the scores were down a little bit. But for the first time cutoff for Jane Foster as a basic was 3.6 and 2.5, which it's hard to believe there was a time when 2.5 was the cutoff, but there was, and that was the first time she was in a basic. So that was only about 7 months ago or so, really not all that long ago. And then the next time that we saw her, again, she was a featured champion. This was August, so about 2 months later. For the featured champ, she was only 4.8. I think people realized how low it was, and it bumped up a little bit the next round. But I show you all that basically just to come down now to look at the current arena and what my thoughts are going to be. I believe that you can get Jane Foster very low. If we look at some of the other characters, I think that are kind of a good example as far as really doesn't have a whole lot of utility or usefulness, just kind of characters that are great for collecting sake and great for to running in arenas. Deadpool, X-Force kind of falls into that category. Colossus falls into that category. You've got Hawkeye down here, Winter Soldier, Yellow Jacket even to some degree. But all these characters, if you take a look at them, Deadpool, for instance, was right at 3. Colossus was 3.3, 2.7. Hawkeye down here, 2.3, 3. Winter Soldier, let's see here, 2.6, 3.2. Jane Foster, I think, is better than those characters, but you have to remember this is her 4th time now in the arena. and there are a lot of people who already have her, and a lot of people who probably would prefer to get the three-star, Dormammu over a 4-star duplicate of 1 sig level for Jane Foster. So my prediction is that the cutoff is going to be low, kind of on par with what we've seen with some of these other characters I mentioned. I think 3 million to 3.4, somewhere around there, is very easily going to be the cutoff. If you want to guarantee that you get Jane Foster, you never want to aim for the lowest number possible. I would probably try to push up to 3.8. I think anywhere between 3.8 and 4.1, I think that's more than safe. But for my prediction, as far as the cutoff goes, I would say we're very easily going to see cutoffs down to that 3 million to 3.2, somewhere around there. So if you do not have Jane Foster, or you do not have her duplicated yet, I would suggest getting in on this. These low basic scores are a really good area for you to kind of grow your roster if you're looking to do that. I think I'm going to go ahead and jump in on this one as well. I may put up about 3.5, 3.6, depending upon how much time I've got this weekend, but I would like to get her duped. Alright guys, as always, I appreciate you stopping by. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing. I'm going to try to put out videos like this every single time Basic Hero comes out. Hopefully it's been a help to you. Alright, till the next video. Take care. Have a great day.